Ray is out of Chicago. Ray, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
How you doing, Jesse?
All is well, Ray. How are you?
All right. Hey, Jesse, I have a question. You say on your show that you're bringing the races together, but everything that I hear every day on your show is dividing the races. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand you, but I just can't understand what the situation is. Why are you dividing the races?
Yeah, we're uniting the races with truth instead of dividing them with lies. What have I said or done that indicate I'm not bringing them together?
Well, it's just the stuff that you say that stuff like black people hate white people, black people hate God, and you do use the word some.
No, I use the word not all, but most. Am I right in that most black people hate white people?
Yeah, but how do you know that if you don't know all?
I said most.
Or most, I'm sorry. How do you know that if you don't know most black people?
You don't know that most black people hate white people?
No.
You don't know that?
I don't know that. I don't know most black people to say that.
Why are most black people always blaming whites and begging for affirmative action and reparations and talking about slavery when they know nothing about slavery or the Jim Crow law? They are trying to take from the white and accusing them of being racist. Are you aware of that?
All we're trying to do, Jesse, is just get our fair share of the American dream. That's all.
What's your fair share?
A decent job, a decent place to live in America without having to deal with racism and,
How are you dealing with racism, trying to get a decent job and a decent place to live? How are the blacks dealing with racism?
Well, because when black people go out to find a job, they either are discriminated against because of their race.
How do you know that?
Because I've experienced it myself.
What happened to you? What happened?
I went out for a job and I didn't get it. And other people on the job, they're more white people on the job than I am. This was for a construction job.
And what do you mean you didn't get it because of racism?
Well, I know I didn't get it because of racism because everybody on the site was white.
But how do you know they didn't give it to you because of racism?
Well, that's what I believe.
So you assumed it.
Right. I'm just saying that
You assumed that, right?
Well, it could be an assumption, yeah.
Is it fair to assume things about people?
No, it's not.
So why would you assume that and then run around believing that and saying that?
Because it's what's going on out there right now.
But no, why would you assume that with no facts, no proof, no nothing, and then believe it and go around saying it? Why would you do that to others?
Well, you're right about that. You're right about
All
that.
I want y'all to do is start thinking the way the blacks used to do prior to the civil rights movement. Black people used to think. They recognized right and wrong, cause and effect. They didn't go along with the okey-doke. And see, now that you've thought about that, it makes sense that you just assumed it. You don't know that it's true or not.
Well, maybe.
Not maybe, Ray. Come on, Ray.
All right. All right.
Isn't that right?
Well, yeah.
Thank you, man. Now you're back on track. You treat everybody the way you would like to be treated, and life would be amazing for you, man. Don't assume things about people like that. It's not right.
Right. Well, you're right about that.
Yeah. Thank you, Ray. I got to take a break, but thank you, man.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye. And